Hey, what's up everybody? It's Lanell again. So I've got some really cool stuff that I actually have been trying out on both Ali and Kevin, and I'm actually going to be offering it to every one of the KV CrossFit members. It's called Reflexive Performance Reset. It's called RPR. And basically what it is a series of neurolymphatic points on the body that helps the body relax, helps the body get back to a normal state. I am not going to talk about it much. I'm going to let these two kind of tell their story about how they felt after they did it.
I've been having problems with my shoulder, like anything overhead. I can feel it a lot right here, right on my shoulder. Now it works with me. Did a lot of pressure point stuff here and actually even in my ribs. It's amazing how when one spot hurts, going somewhere else can fix that spot. I mean, as soon as he touched my shoulder and did like, I don't know, you were on it for like a minute, 2 minutes. And then I went back and started doing my push-ups again and it hurt. So that was pretty cool.
So the issue I've been having is with my lower back into my hip, and so I was kind of complaining about it one day, and then I said, come on over here and let me help you out with that. And so he spent just a couple of minutes on me. It wasn't more than like 2 or 3 minutes in this one quick session, and when I stood up out of that, that weakness I was feeling in my lower back that was creating me to have to actually like kind of go down like that to stand up, I had loosened up a lot. I saw a huge difference in just how it was feeling in my lower back, and that was just with like one session. And I have talked to him about it a couple of times where that's something that I think that over long term, if we keep working with it, I'm excited to kind of see how my flexibility increases and how I stop seeing that pain when I'm squatting and stuff, because he's able to kind of locate those points that are hurting me into my hip and back, and loosen them up and get me to relax them, and teaching me kind of how to move through that. So I was really excited about that. The other one that he worked with me on is the tension in my shoulders. I will not forget, I was in here talking to him about something. He's like, "You a little stressed out?" Anyway, so he was able to kind of work with me on that and find all these tension points in there, have me loosen those up. And when I stood up from that, I could just literally feel the drop in my shoulders and feel the relaxation in my shoulders, which would translate over. I just went to the doctors after that and had some other things to do, run some errands in town, but I felt so relaxed and so much better. And just to think about how that's going to translate over into when I'm lifting and moving so much better, because I'm not so much like this. I can actually focus on the things I need to focus on. So.
Yeah, so my first experience with this was actually this morning. I was getting ready to warm up for my session. I was doing my usual PVC pass-throughs with a PVC pipe to get my shoulders to try and loosen up to snatch. And Lanell had me lie down and he tried it, and it took literally 10 minutes, and it not only like affected my shoulders but my hips as well. I normally take like 15 minutes to do a ton of mobility stuff to get my hips ready to squat, and I did zero hip mobility. And my squat has never felt so smooth and so solid. It was the craziest thing ever. Like, I had just 10 minutes of just poking around different areas that loosened up my shoulders. I didn't have to use the PVC pipe again. My shoulders felt super solid in the snatch. I was able to drop down deeper into the snatch. A bunch of the soreness in my quads from the Iron Circus this weekend just completely went away. It was unreal, and it's a fantastic service. Like, I can tell definitely like made a difference immediately in my mobility, and like if I keep doing it, it will just be long-term progress as far as mobility and movement patterns.
I've not only seen it with me, but I've watched the difference in other members that struggle with mobility as far as like getting their elbows just in the rack position in front of the bar. Basic movement we want to try and be able to do just in just a couple of minutes, make just epic changes in that. And it's pretty awesome to have the knowledge and stuff to be able to locate those spots where, you might think, oh, he's just not flexible, he can't do it, and then 2 minutes later have the guy have his elbows up in the rack position. It's a common misconception, is you think, oh, they're just not flexible, they just need to stretch, and there might be a little bit more to it than that. So
Cool.
They're
So
awesome. Yeah.
this is really cool stuff. I'm like super excited about it. I think this is something that will make a huge difference in a lot of people. So if you are interested, I do 20-minute sessions, and we'll cover the whole body. I'll go through all the pain spots, and we'll just kind of reset you. I will warn you, this is not a pleasant experience, but after you get up, it is almost life-altering. You know, in my opinion.
It really is.
You can make an appointment through Allie and schedule with me. I'll be around most days. If I'm not available, we'll find a time that works. But definitely try it out. It's very quick and it's very, very amazing. So thank you so much.